Welcome you live here to the Brevard Sports Network, live again from Viera Charter for our second game of the doubleheader tonight between the Viera Charter and Calvary Chapel, this time with the boys game between the Eagles and the Panthers. I'm Jackson Robb once again, and running down these rosters, starting out with Calvary Chapel. Number 2, Noah Quinones. Number 4, Anderson Gall. Number 5 is Aiden Blanc. Number 10, Julius Brown. Number 11, Levi Albert. Number 12 is Hunter Campos. Number 14 is Jordan Pinito. Number 15 is Nicolo Cartelli. Number 20 is Adrian Vargas. Number 22 is Antonio Cartelli. Number 24 is Ja'Cory Mills. Number 1, Wyatt Haber. Number 23 is Jesse Cieslak. And number 25 is Aiden Rothermel, led by head coach Julio Pinito. And for Viera Charter, number 11, Terrence Shannon. Yes, that Terrence Shannon. Number 6, Jonas Lauriston. Number 9, Eli DeMendonca. Number 10, Solomon Snaith. Number 13, Michael Charlie Stanfield. Number 7 is Shane Odom. Number 33 is Anthony Mascolo. Number 8, Kai Nowlin. Number 0 is Diego Diaz Gomez. Number 3 is Bryson Jefferson. Number 5 is Ethan Markelin. Number 2 is Eli Lonla Emba. Number 20 is Leo Smith. Number 0 is Troy Smith. Number 1 is Nicholas Champion. And number 4 is David Sanchez, led by head coach Terrence Shannon Sr. here for Viera Charter. This team's been on a roll, has won their fair share of championships recently, and looking to pick up a big win over cross-county rivals in Calvary Chapel as we get set to tip off here between Viera Charter and Calvary Chapel. The first game of the doubleheader went to Viera Charter by a good amount to start the night out. 1-0 for the host school. Looking to finish it 2-0 at tip-off for Viera Charter's number 10, Solomon Snaith. And for Calvary Chapel is number 23, Jesse Cieslak. As we get underway, tip-off goes to Viera Charter, and Terrence Shannon going straight to the paint. That's going to be a quick block on Calvary Chapel. It'll be a quick inbound here for Viera Charter. Number 4 will take it in. David Sanchez out to the outside. Jefferson, corner 3, just off the mark. Going for the rebound. It goes to Snaith. And here comes Viera Charter back up top to Terrence Shannon. Out on the wing is Jefferson from 3 again. Off the rim, no good. Rebound put back by Snaith, won't connect. Back to the outside to Shannon. Back up top to Sanchez. Driving to the hoop. The floater goes. And Viera Charter starts to the lead off the layup by David Sanchez to make it 2-0. Now it's Calvary Chapel pushing it up the floor. Aiden Blanc nearly loses it. Sanchez trying to poke it away. Very active defense by Viera Charter early down to the baseline. Backdoor pass down to the outside. Back up top is going to be Aiden Blanc. Underneath, wide open layup will fall for Calvary Chapel. There was Jordan Pinito. And we're tied at 2 here early. Sanchez taking the full court press back to Terrence Shannon. Shannon across the court to Jefferson. Jefferson plays it back to Sanchez. Shannon on the wing. Back up chop to Sanchez. Out to Jefferson in the corner. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez step back 3 is good. David Sanchez with the first 5 points of the game. And it's 5-2 now in favor of Viera Charter. And we'll get a quick timeout here by Coach Julio Pinito and Calvary Chapel. A minute 22 seconds in the game, and it's 5-2. Viera Charter with the lead. 5 points by David Sanchez early to put the Panthers ahead by 3. That last 3 draws the timeout. And now coming out of the timeout to inbound for Calvary Chapel will be Jesse Cieslak. Full court press coming on from Viera Charter. Inbound gets into Aiden Blanc. Back to Cieslak, back to Blanc. Up across half court. Tight defense early. Ball batted away and stolen by David Sanchez. Sanchez takes the fast break layup to go. And Sanchez with 7 points early as Viera Charter leads at 7-2. Cieslak trying to turn it the other way quickly for Calvary. Corner 3 is short. But nice rebound. The putback by Cieslak, no good. Rebound by Snaith. And he's just going to throw that one away. Calvary Chapel ball on the baseline. Desperation pass by Snaith. Goes back out of bounds. Jesse Cieslak to inbound for the Eagles. They trail by 5. Low bounce pass, and the layup will go for Aiden Rothermel. Makes it 7-4. Quick foul that time on Calvary Chapel. David Sanchez will inbound for the Panthers. And the inbound there to Terrence Shannon. Shannon walks it up here for the Panthers. Shannon to the corner. Pump fake to the outside on the wing. Back to the corner. Back and forth. I think they got away with the travel on that one. No call there on Viera Charter. Sanchez takes it up top. Slides down low through the paint. Sanchez, what a move. David Sanchez already with 9 points. It's 9-4 Viera Charter. All 9 from Sanchez. Outside, good defense by Sanchez. He's going to steal it away. Back out to Jefferson. Back outside to Sanchez from 3. No good that time. Ball up the court. Jesse Cieslak, fast break, 2-on-1. And Cieslak finishes at the rack with a bucket. Makes it 9-6 Viera Charter. Panthers break the press. Shannon going inside, pass low, and the bucket will go for Solomon Snaith. First bucket by someone not named David Sanchez for the Panthers. Makes it 11-6. Quick pressure and the steal. Sanchez on the wing. Back up top to Jefferson. Bryson Jefferson. Pass to the corner now. Anthony Mascolo. Back outside to Sanchez. That'll be a 3-second violation there on Solomon Snaith. Posting up in the paint, can't do it. Checking in here for Calvary Chapel will be number 1, Wyatt Haber. And number 9 for Viera Charter, Eli Demendonca. Heave up the court for Calvary Chapel to break the press. They get it. Up top, high ball and a travel there by Wyatt Haber. Pass too high. Inbounding now for Viera Charter will be Anthony Mascolo into Terrence Shannon. Shannon pass on the wing. Trying to go down the side of Sanchez. Snaith in the corner. Pass deflected into the back court. Taken nearly. Snatched away there. Valiant effort by Jordan Pinedo. Up top is Sanchez. Sanchez up top. Puts up a 3. No good that time. Rebound by Mascolo. Mascolo back inside. Down to Snaith on the baseline. Back up top to Sanchez. Takes it into the paint. Cutting through defenders. And that will be off of Sanchez. Calvary Chapel ball. Trying to do a little bit too much that time. Inbound deflected by Shannon. Still gets up top to Haber. Back to the wing underneath. Wide open layup. Will go for Nicolo Cartelli. Makes it 11-8 Viera Charter. And it's going to be Calvary Chapel's ball now. Cieslak to inbound. Checking in for Viera Charter will be Diego Diaz-Gomez. And we're going to get a timeout from Terrence Shannon Sr. And Viera Charter, as their lead is starting to dissipate. 11-8 Panthers lead, but the full court press getting broken here. A lot of easy buckets for Calvary Chapel. Makes it a 3-point game. We got some legacy here on this team for Viera Charter. Obviously, the elephant in the room, yes, Terrence Shannon, the brother of now NBA first-round pick Terrence Shannon Jr. out of Illinois, drafted to the Timberwolves back in June. Got another Shannon, Terrence Shannon, coming up through the works here in Brevard County now. And obviously, I believe his other brother played at Rockledge last year, and I believe he transferred this year, not on the roster this season. And now another Terrence Shannon here at Viera Charter. But a nice layup there through the contact. Won't fall for Cartelli. There is Terrence Shannon taking it up. Shannon inside, back up top to Sanchez. Sanchez in the corner. Diaz-Gomez for three, no good. And Snaith fights off the defense for the rebound and chucks it at the ref. Not intentionally, but ref is not on your team. That's out of bounds. Goes now to Calvary Chapel. Flying down the court, losing the ball. That'll be Eagles basketball. Steal attempt goes out of bounds on Viera Charter. C-Slack to inbound now for Calvary Chapel. C-Slack inbound, back to the outside, right on the sideline. Corner three on the wing by Haber, no good. Nice offensive rebound, and the putback falls for Nicolo Cartelli. He's got their last two baskets, making it 11-10. Terrence Shannon to the rack. Layup doesn't go, rebound by Haber. Back now, taking it up is Aiden Blanc. Back outside, deep three. No good there, that one from beyond the three-point line. Back across the court, three-pointer this time from Blanc is no good. Back up top to Sanchez now. 11-10 the lead for Viera Charter with 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sanchez has 9 points. Sanchez up top, puts up a deep three. No good, rebound by Viera Charter on the offensive end, but no good on the putback. Rebound by C-Slack going the other way. Here goes Blanc, step up to the corner. Haber with the floater on the baseline, no good. Rebound by Terrence Shannon. Shannon back down the sideline, draws the foul. That'll be an inbound now for Viera Charter. Subs coming in for Calvary will be Anderson Gall and Antonio Cartelli. And it is going to be Jonas Lauriston for Viera Charter checking in. Off the foul, Shannon takes it up. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Back to the corner. Three-pointer is up and down for the bucket. Diego Diaz-Gomez teaching the lesson of what goes up must come down for three. 14-10 the lead, and a foul there going to the rack. And that'll lead to two shots here for Aiden Blanc for Calvary Chapel, looking to cut it back within one possession. 1:41 to go in the first quarter. Blanc with two shots for Calvary Chapel as they trail 14-10. Blanc's shot is good on the first, makes it 14-11. And Blanc looking to go 2 for 2 here. Can't do it there. Goes 1 for 2. Rebound by Snaith. Lauriston cross court to Shannon. Shannon back up top to Sanchez. Sanchez quick fake into the teeth of the defense. Nearly gets it stolen. Jonas Lauriston in the paint. Back outside to Snaith. Back to Shannon. Terrence Shannon from three. No good off the back of the iron. Back inside. Shannon driving to the hoop that time for his first bucket of the game. Makes it 16-11. Viera Charter off the bucket by Terrence Shannon. Double team on the sideline. Ball bat away. Stolen by Terrence Shannon. Fast break 11. And the fast break layup will fall. Shannon puts him up by 7. It's 18-11. Blanc back inside to C-Slack. C-Slack going inside, back outside. Blanc. Blanc puts up a floater off the glass. It goes. Didn't look pretty, but it doesn't have to. And Aiden Blanc converts for 2. Deep pass up ahead. Diaz-Gomez somehow gets it anyway. Off the deflection by Haber. Back inside to Jonas Lauriston. 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lauriston 3 is long. Rebounded by C-Slack. Now it's Blanc. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. 18-13 the lead for Viera Charter. Screen set by C-Slack. Blanc goes the other way. Stolen by Sanchez. 20 seconds. Shannon up ahead. Doesn't pass it off. Goes for himself and takes the foul on C-Slack. Terrence Shannon taking his 2 shots, 14.7 to go in the first quarter. Viera Charter leads by 5. First shot for Shannon is good, puts him up by 6. And subbing in here for Viera Charter will be number 5, Ethan Markelin. Shannon goes 1 for 2 from the line. Rebound by Cieslak. 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. Deflected by Shannon. Out of bounds off of Blanc. David Sanchez to inbound here for Viera Charter. 9.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Looking to get a shot up here. Shannon will take. 5 seconds. Shannon looking for last shot. 3 seconds. Terrence Shannon takes the contact, puts up a shot at the buzzer, no go. And we will head to quarter number 2 now from Viera Charter. The lead for the Panthers is 6 at the break over Calvary Chapel, 19-13. Leading scorer of the quarter was David Sanchez for Viera Charter by 9. With 9, rather. As the Viera Charter Panthers boys lead Calvary Chapel 19-13. Welcome back here to Viera Charter. Second quarter action of the boys game between Viera Charter and Calvary Chapel. Viera Charter with a 19-13 lead. Scramble for the ball early. Nice feed into the paint. And Cieslak runs it out of bounds. And Viera Charter will get the inbound. Terrence Shannon will inbound it to David Sanchez. Sanchez tipped away. Back to Shannon up top. Full court press getting to him. Cieslak gets the steal for Calvary Chapel. Back outside to Haber. Haber to the rack. Blocked by Shannon. Sanchez now taking it back for Viera Charter. Back outside to Shannon. Shannon driving into the paint off the glass. Goes. Terrence Shannon on a hot streak now, up to 7 points on the game. 7:15 to go in the first half. Haber back up top. Cieslak spot up 3. No good. Rebound there by Ethan Markelin. Up to David Sanchez. Sanchez, game leader with 9 points, gets doubled outside. Shannon feeds again to Markelin. Back up top to Sanchez. Sanchez calling out the offense. Mascalo with the screen. Sanchez in the lane. Quadruple team. Draws the foul there. Shot didn't look like it had a good chance to go. But Sanchez will head to line for 2 shots. His first trip to the line tonight with 6:45 to go in the second quarter. David Sanchez, 2 shots coming here. First goes down, puts him up by 9, puts him up to 10 points on the game. Sanchez to put the Panthers up by double digits. And no good on the second. 22-13 the lead for Viera Charter. Jordan Panito brings it up the floor here for Calvary Chapel. Panito with a nice move in and out underneath, no good. And Sanchez with the rebound for Viera Charter. Sanchez at the top of the key, marking up, back over to Terrence Shannon on the wing. Shannon inside to the rack for the layup is Shannon. He's got 9. And Viera Charter leads by 11. It's 24-13. Panito up ahead over the head of Haber hauls it in. Now Panito loses the handle. Haber throws it over his head straight back to Viera Charter, taken away by Anthony Mascolo. Now it's Sanchez. Sanchez outside to Shannon. Shannon puts up a 3. It's Nylon from the outside. Shannon now is the game leader in points with 12, and we'll get a timeout from Coach Julio Panito for Calvary Chapel as the Panthers are opening up their lead up 27-13 now. Terrence Shannon now the game leader in points with 12 off that three-pointer. Here come the Panthers. 27-13. This is a team that's won some championships the last few years. I believe they're riding an undefeated streak right now and looking to stay unbeaten. Here against Calvary Chapel and doing a good job of that so far. Something to note for Calvary Chapel, Ja'Cory Brown inactive tonight, wearing a walking boot on his right foot. One of their more experienced players as an 8th grader, also a football player, a good one at that. Played the last few years, some at Satellite Youth Football and a little bit at Melbourne. Unfortunately not playing tonight, but I don't know if he'll be playing in high school, or football or basketball, both, neither, but I'd assume at least one of them, and wherever he goes, it'll be interesting to keep an eye on Ja'Cory Mills. Coming back in here is Calvary Chapel ball off the timeout. Nice backside feed, but pump fake doesn't draw. A foul there. Back up top to C-Slack. C-Slack down low to Panito. Puts it down, goes up, draws the foul. And that's in one case I'd argue don't put the ball on the floor, just go up. But in doing so, he draws the foul and gets 2 shots. So can't really nitpick there. Heading to the free throw line is Jordan Panito. For Calvary Chapel, 5:22 to go in the first half. It is 27-13 Viera Charter. Panito's first shot is no good off the front of the rim. Checking in for Calvary Chapel will be Aiden Rothermel. Coming in for Wyatt Haber. Panito's second shot here. No good, rims out. Off the rebound, save, nice play there by C-Slack. Jesse C-Slack keeps it alive, going back out off of a Viera Charter player. Nice play, makes it Calvary Chapel ball. C-Slack to inbound, nowhere to go, and steps over the line back in bounds before throwing it in. And that'll change possession back to Viera Charter. Jonas Lauriston to inbound to Terrence Shannon. Leads the game with 12 points. Shannon outside to Sanchez. Sanchez with a deep 3. No good. A little too deep there. Lauriston back outside. Step back 3. No good that time again. And Panito can't keep it in bounds there for Calvary Chapel. Loses the handle on it. And that'll be a turnover back to Viera Charter. Checking in for Viera Charter will be Michael Charlie Stanfill and Leo Smith. And for Calvary, it's number 15, Nicolo Cartelli. Anthony Mascolo to inbound here for Viera Charter. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Panthers lead by 14. Back up top, nice steal. Jonas Panito up ahead, it's blocked. What a chase down block there by Michael Charlie Stanfill there on Jordan Panito. Now C-Slack with a low inbound, broken up again by Michael Charlie Stanfill, making some quick plays on the defensive end. Another inbound coming from C-Slack to the corner. Finds Anderson Gall, back up top now. Outside C-Slack, unguarded 3. Doesn't make him pay that time. Ball out of bounds. And that's going to be Viera Charter ball. Out off of Calvary. Inbounding now for the Panthers will be Leo Smith. And checking in the game for Viera Charter. Out goes Anthony Mascolo. In comes Solomon Snaith. Terrence Shannon walks it up now for Viera Charter, leading by 14. Shannon out in the wing to Lauriston. Stanfill up top to Shannon. Shannon to Smith. Smith to the corner to Snaith. Snaith with tight coverage, takes it into a triple team. Snaith off his back foot, gets it to go anyway through a triple team. There is Solomon Snaith. 4:10 to go. It's 29-13. Up top, Lauriston comes to the defense. No whistle. Fight for the ball inside, back down low. Had an open man, no longer open. Panino on the wing, chucks up a three. That's going to miss entirely. Snaith gets the rebound out to Shannon. Fast break to Smith. Off the glass, too much, no good. On the try by Leo Smith. Back up top, wing three, wide open, no good for Anderson Gall. Outside is Shannon. Shannon running by the defense, draws the foul on the blow-by. Push by Panito. Subbing in for Calvary Chapel will be number 5, Aiden Blanc. For Viera Charter, it will be David Sanchez and Bryson Jefferson. Terrence Shannon will walk it across half court. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. 29-13 the lead for Viera Charter. Shannon to the outside. Into the corner to Sanchez. Corner three. No good. Nice rebound by Stanfill. Back up top to Shannon. Reset to Sanchez. Sanchez carrying it through the lane. Won't get it to go. Now C-Slack. Nearly lose it. Got to watch Sanchez. Blanc down in the corner. Finds Rothermel down low on the baseline. Draws the foul. 2 shots coming for Aiden Rothermel. His first trip to the line tonight. 29-13 the lead for Viera Charter. 2 shots coming for Aiden Rothermel. 3 minutes to go in the first half. First shot goes for Rothermel. 29-14, lead cut down to 15. Rothermel goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lead stays at 15. Shannon checked off there as well for Viera Charter. In came number 1, Nicholas Champion. Stanfill back up top to Sanchez. Sanchez looking for the screen from Snaith. Sanchez spot up 3 from deep, no good. Back outside. Blanc guarded by Sanchez. Back to the outside to Rothermel into the corner. C-Slack. C-Slack bounce pass underneath the bucket. Hard contested shot still goes for Nicolo Cartelli. Now Jefferson will walk it up for Viera Charter. Their lead down to 13. 29-16. Jefferson spot up 3, no good. Deep ball there, rebounded by C-Slack. Blanc passing up to Rothermel. Rothermel down low. Cartelli drops it out of bounds. Viera Charter ball on the baseline. Terrence Shannon comes back in here for Viera Charter. Heading to the sideline is Michael Charlie Stanfill. Made his impact on the floor when he was out there with a block and a steal, respectively. Jefferson walks it up now for Viera Charter. Bryson Jefferson, pass to Sanchez. Back up top to Bryson Jefferson. Back to the corner. Now to Champion up top. Champion to Jefferson. Bryson Jefferson to the corner is Terrence Shannon. Shannon back up top to Jefferson. Back and forth is Terrence Shannon. Back to Jefferson. Jefferson from deep, no good. Rebound by C-Slack. 1.5 to go in the first half. Walking it up now is Blanc. 13-point lead for Viera Charter. Nice move by Blanc. Back to the outside. Losing a handle on his Julius Brown. Stolen by Jefferson. Jefferson trying to turn a fast break. He'll slow it down outside. Jefferson up top. Champion from three. No good. And a good rebound there by Aiden Rothermel. Blanc will walk it up. Blanc gets pickpocketed. Sanchez to the rack for the layup. And the finish, it's 30-16, Viera Charter. Now 11 points for Sanchez. That shot is short. Going up for the rebound. Snaith takes it away, gives to Shannon. 31-16, the lead for Viera Charter. 35 seconds to go in the first half. And Shannon wasting time, looking for last shot here in the half. 25 seconds to go. Now to 20. Shannon waiting. They undoubtedly have a play set up here, trying to make something happen. Under 15, now to 10. Shannon up top, 10 seconds now to go. Shannon awaits. Gotta go. Shannon steps up with 5, 4. Jefferson corner 3 at the buzzer. It goes! What a bucket by Bryson Jefferson off the feed from Terrence Shannon. And heading into the break, Viera Charter holds their biggest lead of that game at 18. It's 34-16. Viera Charter leads at the half. We'll be back in about 5 minutes for the start of second half action here from Viera Charters. The Panthers are rolling through the first half, 34-16. Welcome back live here to the Brevard Sports Network. Second half action getting ready to get underway from Viera Charter in our second game of the doubleheader. The boys' game here between Viera Charter and Calvary Chapel. Your lead at halftime is in favor of Viera Charter. It's 34-16. Leading scorers after the half, both with 12 points for Viera Charter, David Sanchez and Terrence Shannon. Bryson Jefferson inbounds to Sanchez to get the second half started. Bryson Jefferson hit the buzzer beater, 3 to end the first half to put Viera Charter up by 18. Mascolo rolls outside to Sanchez on the wing. Sanchez trying to drive back outside to Snaith. Snaith rolling, driving inside, gets through the first two defenders, lofts one up, no good. Snaith goes back with the right, won't go. Sanchez, third attempt will fall for him. He's up to 14 on the night, and it is now a 20-point lead for Viera Charter, 36-16. Backside feed, C-Slack is open, layup won't fall. Rebound by Snaith. Back outside is Terrence Shannon. Shannon feeds. On the wing, driving inside. And they're going to get a hold on Calvary Chapel off the drive by David Sanchez. I think we're going to switch out. Something checking over by the scorers table. Clock stops, 6:54 to go in the third quarter. It's 36-16. Viera Charter leads by 20. Officials continuing to look at the scorers table. Viera Charter taking the chance to get a quick little huddle here. Look over the clipboard, see what they're going to run here. 6:54 to go in the third. It's a 20-point lead for the Panthers. Back on the baseline. Sanchez inbounds to Snaith. Snaith back up top to Shannon, back to the corner. Sanchez, three is short. Doesn't catch anything, but Snaith with a putback layup, it's good. As that ball creeps over the rim for the bucket. 22-point lead now for Viera Charter. It's 38-16. Pass to the outside, Blanc takes the screen, back to the corner. Three-pointer goes up, doesn't fall there for Pinedo. Rebounded by Viera Charter. Sanchez walks it up here. Over off the hands of Bryson Jefferson, out of bounds. C-Slack on the sideline, inbounds to Jordan Pinedo. Back inside, down low. What a steal by Snaith. Solomon Snaith snatches that one out of midair. Up ahead, Terrence Shannon on the drive, spinning inside. Nice layup move. Can't finish it off there, doing a little too much. Blanc up at half court. Can't step over. Goes to Pinedo. Pinedo on the drive, tipped and off the rim, no good. Mascolo back to Terrence Shannon. And to now David Sanchez. Sanchez on the wing to Jefferson. Jefferson to Sanchez, feeds to Shannon from three. No good. Rebound gets away and taken by Calvary Chapel. Jordan Pinedo walks it up again. Pass outside, too high for C-Slack. Batted up in the air, David Sanchez with the steal. Sanchez on the fast break, one-on-one to the hoop. Draws the foul, nearly an and one. 2 shots to come for David Sanchez. David Sanchez at the free throw line. Viera Charter leading by 22. Running clock continues to go. No good on the first try by Sanchez. Checking in for Calvary Chapel is number 12, Hunter Campos. Clock continues to roll here. 38-16, the lead for Viera Charter. Sanchez goes 1 for 2 at the line, puts him up by 23. Jordan Pinedo walks it up now for Calvary Chapel. Pass to Blanc, he's doubled. Sanchez gets the steal from Shannon. Bounce pass backside, trying to feed it to Shannon. Pinedo steals it. Pinedo, fast break over the head of Blanc, keeps it alive. Stolen away by Snaith for Viera Charter. Now his heave, stolen by Cieslak. You're going to get a foul on Sanchez. Game of Hail Marys there for a minute. Going back and forth. Sanchez and Shannon head to the bench, the two leading scorers in this game. Checking in for Viera Charter is Jonas Lorson, Eli Demendonka. Down low, nice take. Big time block there by Mascolo. Double team down low, rolls it to Blanc, who takes the foul. 2 shots to come here for Aiden Blanc. Clock will not stop though, as it rolls closer to 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Clock continues to run. That's 11 minutes to go overall. If you're Calvary Chapel, you got to go down by 23, knowing the clock's not going to stop. Blanc's first shot is clean. 39-16 the score. 39-17 rather. Second shot bounces around good. 2 for 2 at the line for Blanc. Makes it 39-18. Lauriston up the floor. Back inside. The floater no good there for Demendonka. Inside. Snaith hits the bottom of the rim. Trying to go up. Back outside. Bryson Jefferson 3. No good. Rebound on the run by Blanc. 2-on-2 rush. Blanc goes to the hoop. Floater no good. Rebound there by Campos. Back to the outside. Campos up top. Back to Blanc on the wing. Back up top to Pinedo. Pinedo through the lane. Puts up a shot. Off balance. No good. Mascolo with the rebound. Mascolo up to Bryson Jefferson. Jefferson back up top to Lauriston. Lauriston through the lane. Puts one up off the glass. No good. Another rebound for Solomon Snaith. Off the take. Shot won't count. That's going to be an offensive foul on Snaith that time. Using the shoulder, extending the arm there. Draws the offensive foul. Demendonka checks out for Viera Charter. Checking in will be Diego Diaz-Gomez. A minute and a half to go in the third quarter, 41-18. Blanc will walk it up here for Calvary Chapel. 39-18 is the lead for Viera Charter late in the third. Pinedo cross court, wide open. No looker past the Blanc in the corner. Back up top, Pinedo 3. No good. Rebound bouncing around. Gets out to Calvary Chapel. Another 3 by Pinedo. Once again, off the mark, but a nice steal on the rebound. Inside, clean steal by Snaith for Viera Charter. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. That ball deflected, batted out of bounds by Pinedo. It'll be Viera Charter's ball on the sideline. Clock continuing to burn. Checking in for them will be number 20, Leo Smith. To inbound will be Leo Smith Diego Diaz-Gomez. Inbounds down low to Snaith. Snaith back to Diaz-Gomez from 3. That is short, but a nice pass. Going right there to Eli Demendonka. 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. 41-18, the lead for Viera Charter. Only 2 points in the whole third quarter right now for Calvary Chapel. Blanc step up 3 doesn't go. Fight under the basket for the ball, and he'll get a tie up. And wanting the foul there over the back. Won't get it that time. It'll just be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Calvary Chapel. Hunter Campos will inbound on the baseline, but the inbound will have to wait till the fourth quarter as the running clock runs us into the fourth. It's 41-18, the lead for Viera Charter, as only 2 points in the third quarter held for Calvary Chapel. They're going to need a big one in the fourth quarter to make a comeback. See if they can get 23 points in 8 minutes. back here. 1 quarter to go, 8 minutes on the clock. Viera Charter the big lead over Calvary Chapel, 41-18. As the Eagles start with the ball, three-pointer goes up, doesn't fall there for Wyatt Haber. And now here comes Viera Charter, taking the press, getting out of it. Leo Smith back to Lauriston. Jonas Lauriston through the paint off the glass, no good. Rebound by Wyatt Haber. Going the other way on the fast break. Haber guarded by Smith. Good defense, forcing the miss. All clean. DiMendoca on the rebound. Lauriston over the head of Leo Smith there. That'll be a turnover for Viera Charter. Back to Calvary Chapel, and we're going to get a timeout here from Calvary Chapel and Coach Julio Pinedo. Clock stops at 7:25 to go. They trail by 23. It's 41-18 in favor of Viera Charter. Don't know if Calvary has enough time to make the comeback with a running clock. 7:25 to play. They trail by 23 points. As Viera Charter outscored Calvary Chapel, a pretty solid margin there in that third quarter. Outscored them 8-2. Coming off the timeout to inbound is Wyatt Haber. Gets it up, no press now from Viera Charter. Quick feed on the wing, three-pointer goes up. No good on the try by Nicolo Cartelli. Second attempt doesn't go. Cartelli on the third, still won't go. Third time, not the charm there. Leo Smith across half court. Double team, pass back, stolen away quickly by Anderson Gall. Gall up ahead, trying to hold it. Back outside, that's a two-pointer. Too long there, out of bounds by Haber. Going to be inbound on the baseline here for Viera Charter. Jonas Lauriston will inbound to Leo Smith. .640 to play, back to the corner. Back outside to Diaz Gomez. Lauriston up top, puts up the teardrop, it goes. Nice shot by Jonas Lauriston for the first bucket of the fourth quarter. Makes it 43-18, 25-point lead for Viera Charter. Back outside, inside now is Antonio Cartelli. Down low, Haber with the floater, it falls. Back-to-back buckets for these teams makes it 43-20 with 6 minutes to go. The drive by Lauriston, he's fouled on the way in. Looking to be a full sale coming up for Viera Charter, meaning all 5 players on the floor coming out for a new 5. But first, we'll have Lauriston free throws. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. Jonas Lauriston at the free throw line. First shot goes through for Jonas Lauriston. They'll bring in 4 for now. It'll be Stanfill, Maculin, Champion, and Shannon, with Sanchez waiting on the sideline for Viera Charter. He'll be waiting for the shooter, Jonas Lauriston. As Lauriston goes 1 for 2 at the line that time, Sanchez will wait in the box. Back across half court is Pinedo, 43-20. The lead for Viera Charter. That one to go out of bounds. And Sanchez will check in for Lauriston here for Viera Charter. To inbound will be Michael Charlie Stanfill. Up ahead to to Nicholas Champion. Champion off the screen by Sanchez. Champion puts up the 2 off the glass, no good. Rebound going the other way. Fast break, one-on-one. Pinedo versus Stanfill puts the spin move. It was blocked, but too much contact. Takes the foul. And Pinedo still down. Takes a hard landing there. Pinedo hops up. It stays on the floor to take his free throws as well. Jordan Pinedo with 2 here. Still holding that left arm. Pinedo showing his grit here, staying out there for the free throws. Panito's first is good, makes it 43-21. Aiden Blanc getting set to check back in for Calvary Chapel. And Panito goes 1 for 2 at the line that time. David Sanchez with the rebound from Viera Charter, heaving that ball up the floor. Michael Charlie Stanfield keeps it in bounds. Gets it off to Ethan Markulin. To the corner, it's Sanchez. Shannon to the rack. Layup doesn't go. Rebound by Sanchez. And he'll be fouled going up. David Sanchez will get 2 shots here with 3:40 to go in the game. Three and a half minutes to go, and I think it's not enough time for Calvary Chapel in this one to mount the comeback. Sanchez with 2 free throws. First one no good. And for Calvary Chapel, Aiden Blanc will check in for Jordan Panito. Panito still holding that left arm. Sanchez will go 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Puts Viera Charter ahead by 24. Blanc walks across half court, under 3 minutes to go. Blanc feeds to C-Slack, back to Blanc. Blanc looking for a cutter underneath, not open. Give and go, back to C-Slack. Back down low, he finds Hunter Campos, back up top to Blanc. Blanc puts up a floater, no good. Rebound by David Sanchez, loses the ball. Terrence Shannon recovers. Pass up to Michael Charlie Stanfield. Stanfield to Champion. Champion puts up a 3. That's no good. Taken away now by Calvary Chapel. Blanc puts up a floater again. No good. Taken back on the defensive end on the rebound by Markulin. 3 by Stanfield will go. Nice shot by Stanfield. They're going to say his foot was on the line, though. It's a 2-pointer, but nonetheless, 26-point lead. It's 47-21, Viera Charter. Back underneath. Layup attempt is foul there on Julius Brown. Will head to the line for 2. Two shots coming for Brown. Julius Brown at the free throw line. Clock continues to roll. Substitutions happen. The 2 leading scorers of the game will head to the bench now. That's David Sanchez and Terrence Shannon. Julius Brown with 2 now for Calvary Chapel. Can't hit the first. Now subbing in for Calvary Chapel will be Anderson Gall for Aiden Blanc. 1 minute to go here from Viera Charter as the Panthers looking to finish off the nightly sweep in the boys and the girls. 0 for 2 at the line for Brown with under a minute to go. Big feed up ahead. Markulin's open. Fast break layup goes. 49-21 the lead for Viera Charter. Hits 28 with 50 seconds to go. Gall 3 by C-Slack. No good. No offensive rebound. Lauriston will take it the other way. Jordan Lauriston. Bounce pass underneath to Mendoka. Big block there by Jesse C-Slack. 35 seconds to go. C-Slack outside to Gall. Gall thinks about it. Rolls down low. In the paint. Turnaround shot will go for Nicolo Cartelli. 20 seconds to go. No need to shoot if you're Viera Charter at this point. They can just hold for the game. Stanfield with 10 seconds to go. 8 seconds to the outside as Champion. And Viera Charter is going to sweep the night at home over Calvary Chapel with the girls and the boys coming out on top. Final score of the boys game, a 26-point win for Viera Charter, 49-23. I'd like to thank everyone who tuned in across our 2 broadcasts tonight. And congratulations to the Viera Charter boys and girls for the nightly sweep here at home over Calvary Chapel. As the final score for the boys game again, 49-23. Get ready tomorrow for playoff edition of Friday Night Lights regional finals. Regional semifinals edition. We'll have Cocoa and Berkeley Prep and O'Galley and Titusville tomorrow night on the Brevard Sports Network. But that's it for tonight. The boys and the girls for Viera Charter sweep Calvary Chapel tonight. And you've been watching the Brevard Sports Network, powered by Natwick Insurance. We'll see you tomorrow night for Friday Night Lights.